Hi, good morning, boys and girls. Once again, this is the second half of the story this week. So we already learned about Mary and Martha, and they had a brother named, who can remember? Anyone? Yes, Lazarus. So his brother was Lazarus. Everybody say Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, right? So Jesus' friends, Mary and Martha, sent a message to Jesus and her brothers that Lazarus was very sick. He was so sick. He got sicker and sicker and sicker, and then Lazarus died. And they wrapped him up in strips of cloth, and they put him in the tomb, and they closed him up, and the tomb was a cave where they used to bury people when they died. Well, Jesus came to Mary and Martha's home 4 days later. How many days later? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days later. And their brother had died. And they said, Lord, if you had been here, our brother would not have died. And they were crying. They were so upset. And they said, Lord, if you were here, then he wouldn't have died. But I know that whatever you ask God to do, he will do for you. And Martha really, really believed that Jesus could make Lazarus come back to life. And Jesus said to Martha, your brother will live again. And Mary was crying, and she was crying. And she went to Jesus and she said, Lord, if only you had been here, Lazarus wouldn't have died. And Jesus was so sad to see Mary in tears. He came to the tomb and he saw the large stone had been rolled in the front of the opening. And he said, move the stone. And the people rolled the stone away from the tomb, right? And Jesus looked toward the heaven and he prayed, Father, thank you for always hearing me. And he said, I am praying this out loud so the people standing here will know that you are the one who sent me. And Jesus said, he looked into the tomb and he said, Lazarus, come out here. With a really, really loud voice. Everybody say, Lazarus, come out here. Right? And then at the tomb, it opened, and who stood there wrapped in cloth? It was Lazarus. And they said, unwrap him and let him go, because Jesus had brought him back to life. And many people believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God. Mary and Martha never learned to trust Jesus even more. Sorry, let me say that again. Mary and Martha learned to trust Jesus even more. They learned that Jesus was never too late. Even though he was 4 days late, do you think Jesus was too late? No, because you know what? Jesus wanted to show everybody that his timing is always perfect. So I know we're not at school right now, and our timing is a little weird, but Jesus' timing is perfect. So he's going to know the perfect time to come back to school, so I can give you all a hug. But right now, he's going to keep us safe, right? We love you, and we're going to keep praying for you. Have a great weekend.